For Christ's sake, this is like a 10,000-piece set. If this superhero would go on a diet, maybe it wouldn't take me all day to put these blocks together.
Fat Lego.
You have two of the words. Just move them around a little bit. and add one additional word. It's a video game.
Lego Fat Man.
Lego Fat Man. Welcome to the Leetist podcast, a show where we play trivia games.
Don't look at him. I know you want to look at him. Don't look at him. We're in a new space, and my dog can see right through this storm door staring at us, but I need to keep the dogs from coming through here, and he's just got this big smile on his face.
He doesn't look happy
and
yet.
He's just like, I want in here.
What the hell are you doing?
Me in. Anyways, Kenny, what's the show about?
A show where we play trivia games about video games. I'm Kenny, joined around the table today by the Emilio and the Roger Predactor to my Ray Finkel, also known as Tim.
Hey-o.
And Sam.
Hi.
Sam's back.
I know, it's been a while.
Hey, buddy. It's good to see you.
Ryan is out today. Ryan is touring Francis Ford Coppola's winery.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I want to do that.
Yeah, it sounds fun, doesn't
Why
it?
didn't he invite me?
Have you had his wine?
No.
Oh, it's cheap, and you can get it. Yeah, it's all local.
Well, I want to go to the wine. I don't want to drink the wine. I just want to go to. I want to say that I've been to Francis Ford Coppola's winery.
Sam, what do you think of Starfield?
Well, you know, I got the early release of it. No,
I was going to say, you played Starfield?
What do you think of what we saw of Starfield?
I am very excited for it. And like, I listened to last week's episode.
Yeah.
Heard all your criticism.
Okay.
Not criticism, but all your takes.
Thoughts, yeah.
They're all very valid.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. Yeah, they're not really doing anything like new and groundbreaking.
Sure.
But they're doing a lot of old. I'm hoping they're going to do it as good or better than it's been in before. I know that they talk about like the mods, how Starfield has more mods than they've ever had in the previous game.
Okay.
You know, the main city is the largest city they've ever made. And that's just a city out of like, I don't know how many like major cities they're going to have.
Sure.
And also like, I've loved every Bethesda game before. Like, I haven't played 76, but I've heard it's gotten a lot better over time. But like Fallout 3, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, you know, Fallout 4, love them.
Yeah.
Not all of their stories are the best. I've never actually beaten Skyrim, but
The main stories have never been the sexiest things for me of any of them. It's the random little extra shit that they throw in there.
Like side bit that you find of like this. I remember in like Fallout 3, there was this like just a small like broken out building, and there was just like a bunch of like traps and like booby traps all throughout it. And then there's just like a guy up at the top who would like set all the, and it was just such a really cool like little thing.
Yeah.
That you could just walk by and not ever see. And I've never been able to find it again.
Oh my God. In Fallout 3, well, first of all, Fallout 3 hits very close to home for Kenny and I, because we grew up in Northern Virginia outside of DC. So these were things that we like frequently saw, you know?
Yeah.
And there's an area of Fallout 3 called Andale that is a row of 4 houses on this street that everything else is destroyed, but these 4 houses look pristine.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just 2 houses. And they look absolutely pristine. And the families are very, you know, like white bread, you know, perfect. It's one family on one side, one family on the other, and, you know, husband and wife and kids. And I think like I think there was more. Anyways, point is, everything seems like perfect with this tiny little community on this street or whatever. And as you just dig just a little bit deeper, you find out they eat people, and they get really upset about that when you find it out. And I just remember coming across that as, you know, I think I was 19 or 20 or something like that and I was like, that is brilliance in game design right there. This is like the perfect thing to have come across, because like, I've been to Annandale. I know what Annandale's like, and I can imagine people living in Annandale
Eating
being
people.
the types that would eat people. Yeah.
That was kind of my take on Starfield, that if it's just a game full of cool stuff like that and a gigantic Bethesda game, very Bethesda-esque game, I'm going to have a blast with it. I know I will. I was just kind of expecting after this long to maybe see something more elevated than that with their base mechanics. You know what I mean? Like something that would blow me away. And what I saw was a giant Bethesda game, which I'm still going to love.
For sure.
I'm totally fine
Well,
with that.
the only thing, just real quick, because I know we're ready to start the show up and everything, but the one thing is just like, I hope that all of those things are relatively easy to find.
Yeah.
I don't want to be looking up guides to find the 438th planet that is required for you to do this cool thing, and only the people that have visited the 437 previous planets can actually unlock, or some crap like that. I don't know. I just don't want, I don't mind exploring and finding kind of thing, but I don't want it to be like a chore.
I think I did see something where they did reiterate that it, like what I told you before, which is that there's a base game of all handcrafted, not randomly generated stuff that is huge. That is like the main game,
right?
Which includes tons of side stuff and is bigger than anything they've ever done. And then there's a bunch of, and I think it's going to be easy to tell those apart.
Okay.
So if you want to stick to the what is the main handcrafted stuff, you can probably easily do that.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well, what do we got on the docket today, Kenny?
Today on the show, I have a weekly trivia for us. Are you smarter than Leet Gamer? With some new fun categories I was working on last night. I'm excited for this one. It's going to be a fun one.
Yay.
Tim has a sound game.
That I do.
I love those.
Yeah,
I did it just for you, Sam, because you were coming on. I was like, I got to make a sound game.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, buddy.
We haven't had a flavor of the week on the show in a while. We usually move that to the bonus show. Maybe we'll get to that today.
I think we will, especially because it's been a slow news week, so you know we're gonna come across that soon. But I just want to say something real quick.
If you want to go to any of those parts of the show, so you want to skip right to a game because we play games about games, then we do other things in between. But timestamps are always below the show. You can jump to any part you want to.
And hey, you. No, not you. Yeah, you. Tell every single person you ever meet that, Sam, this is the
greatest podcast you've ever heard.
That's right. You can tell your friends, go to Leetist.com/new listeners. Well, they'll get a preview of our show and content. It's an elevator pitch, and it's fucking dope. That's my new script. What do you think?
It's a good script.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And if you'd be so kind, pause the show right meow and give us a rating and review. You know, a good one.
Yeah.
Go on your preferred platform, look at the bottom to where you rate reviews and give stars, and go ahead and write a little something about the Leetist podcast. And give
Here
us
I
some
tried to
stars.
condense it, and Kenny's fucking expanding on it. All right.
Well, I just thought we
It's
have
the
an
dichotomy of the two, you know.
we say that all
Kenny's
the
the
time.
boring one.
We say it all the time, and I've never looked to see if anyone's done it. Probably not many. And
They do.
They do?
They do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to tell people exactly how to do it in case they didn't know.
We just
There you
need
go.
more people to do it at all times.
Yeah, none of those real crappy ones. You got to get a good one.
Give us the good reviews, not the crappy ones. That's all I got.
What's going on in the world?
Oh, let's find out during the news game.
Riffle.
Every episode, we like to take a brief look back at the gaming news of the week and give our 2 cents. But of course, hold on. I got to back up real quick. So I know a couple of people that go on musical tours. They do like either go on tour to play music, or they do supporting of tours of music, or they do the light work or electronics,
Or they
something
follow
like that.
bands around.
So many of them pronounce it tour.
Really?
Yeah, like a 2-syllable word. And it's been blowing my fucking mind.
Huh.
And apparently this is just a thing you start doing when you start going on tour.
Yeah. I've never heard that in my life.
You say tour. So now every time I say hour,
Yeah.
I want to say it the same way.
So Ryan is on a tour of a winery.
Exactly. Every episode, we take a brief look back at the gaming news of the week and give our 2 cents. But of course, on this show, simply reading the headlines ain't lead enough. We got to make a game out of it. And so I'm going to read off some quick fire fill in the blank gaming news questions for Sam and Kenny here, and they'll have 30 seconds to answer them. We don't do deep dives here, so if you want to know more, go fucking Google it.
You know how to do that.
Gentlemen, there wasn't much news this past week. It's kind of a slow week because we got all excited about the fact that we were going to hang out before we recorded the episode last week, and we covered everything that had to do with the Xbox showcase, and so we just waited for things to happen this week, and nothing fucking
I think
happened.
there's been a lot of responses to things at the Xbox showcase, at least.
That's not news.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I did come up with 4. I came up with 4 questions that are pretty good. So I'm going to give you guys a player's choice here. Y'all can either teamwork or one of you can flip for who's going to actually do the work. Or
I say we teamwork and try to nail it 4 out of 4.
I also say teamwork, not because that I don't know what the news might be, and I'll probably forget it.
We're co-oping.
Oh yeah, we're in a brand new space for folks back home. You know, we're in a brand new space right now, so there's still some things to set up. There's some stuff that's just kind of around
It's
that
settling in.
that I still need to locate. Let me tell you how long it took me to find the charger for my laptop, but I got it, and so therefore I have all the data to make this happen. So if you guys are co-oping it, we can start right now. The Nintendo Switch piracy subreddit r/New Yuzu Piracy has been shut down, particularly related to the massive pre-release leak of blank.
Tears of the Kingdom?
Correct. Microsoft has boldly and finally declared that they are done making games compatible with blank.
Xbox One.
Correct. As far as storage is concerned, Starfield says it's mandatory that you install the game on a blank
SSD.
That is correct. Fans figured out that while unintentional, Blank's trailer from the Xbox Showcase was strikingly similar to the trailer for BioShock Infinite.
Oh, the
Clockwork
Clockwork
Revolution.
Revolution.
4 out of 4
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yeah.
Good job. Hey, you did it. I'm so
I did
proud.
that.
We did it. We're winners.
So I didn't know that New Yuzu Piracy got shut down.
Shut down completely.
I am very familiar with that because I played Tears of the Kingdom on emulator, which I also bought it. I'm just letting you know. But,
Okay. All right.
But I was on there all the time figuring out how to, optimize the game and make it run in better frame rate and stuff.
Well, I'm not going to say you're part of the problem.
Yeah, okay.
No, you are. No, I'm joking.
I mean, look, I gave them my money. I bought Breath of the Wild twice.
Yeah.
I just want to play the game at a better frame rate.
No,
they don't
I
have
feel
the
that,
hardware to do it yet, and it looks very, very nice in 60 frames. So.
I'm not going to bitch at you about it. They definitely did shut it down, but Reddit's going through a lot of changes right now.
There's a lot going on with Reddit. It's a whole can of worms.
Right, and I'm not surprised at all that Nintendo might be upset about the fact that Tears of the Kingdom leaked early because they tend to get upset about things. So it makes absolute sense
They
to me.
like to hold on to their IPs.
I mean, I can't blame them. It's like having your own baby. And Nintendo, for what it's worth, I mean, they make really good games.
They do.
Good God, they make good games.
They never go on sale, and
And you don't mind. Like, you're a little peeved
I'm
about
annoyed
it.
that like a 10-year-old game, you still have to pay full price for, but it's worth it. It is. I don't want to, but like it's worth it.
You can get more gameplay out of Super Mario World for SNES than more than a handful of games that are made these days.
Oh yeah.
Like you just can. Like they put so much into it, they pack so much time and effort into it. It's just like I get it. Like Nintendo, I get why you're such a douchebag about people stealing your shit and or even maybe I don't get why you're mad about people recording it, but I get it. I feel for you.
I think I'm due for a replay of Odyssey soon.
Oh man!
been a while.
Oh yeah. I did that recently.
Yeah.
And then I got to the jump rope challenge. I was going to do 880 again. I got to the jump rope challenge. I was like, "Fuck this game! I don't want to fucking play this game anymore."
Yeah, that's a bitch.
That is really the worst part of that game. I cannot fucking believe that they included that. Xbox One no longer going to see games developed for Xbox One.
I'm surprised that they've been developing for this long, because I remember when the Xbox to 360. As soon as 360 came out, they stopped making Xbox games, and that's why the 360 surged in sales prices.
Sure.
Everyone had to buy a 360 for the new games. PlayStation, they could still play previous ones, and I'm surprised that Xbox One's been going on for this long.
Yeah, me too. When did Xbox One come out?
Same time the PS4 did.
Yeah.
Oh, when did PS4 come out?
2013.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's it. Like 10 years ago, and they're just done doing backwards compatibility stuff.
Well, Xbox does a lot of, cloud gaming and PC Game Pass and digital purchases and, Game Pass, you download stuff digitally. So it makes more sense than PlayStation, cutting off PS4, which would be probably a little longer.
Yeah, it'd be a little devastating, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have solid state drives?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Is
I
everybody at
have-
home?
M.2. What?
3.5 terabytes of solid state.
That's a lot of fucking
I also have 6
storage
terabytes
space.
of hard drive.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, that one's more reasonable. Yeah, for sure. I mean, terabytes of hard disk drive stuff nowadays is like candy.
Cheap as hell.
Yeah. But M.2. Goddamn.
I would
got
like
that
to
M.2?
I want a 2 terabyte M.2.
I have it for my operating system, but everything else is just on standard SSD.
Okay.
Because like
that's funny. I'm the opposite.
There have been so many tests that show that like game loading times between a solid state and an M.2, there's virtually no difference.
Okay.
There's like a second of difference.
I can see
maybe.
that. Yeah.
But like the difference between hard drive and solid state.
Excuse me, you say a second? Yeah. How many times you boot up games? How many minutes have you wasted of your life?
You know how many times I booted up a game and then went to do something else?
That's fair.
I have 2 M.2s just because my motherboard can do it, so it's just convenient. I slip another one in there.
Yeah,
hard drive.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I got 2 in my system.
Mine can hold, I think, up to 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And I can have like 4 without taking up any of the 4 SATA ports.
That's amazing. So you got one of the like standard ATX motherboards, the big ass ones. Okay.
I have a full tower case.
Yeah. Okay.
Nerd alert.
Yeah.
I got new shit in my PC. It's nice.
Is that from Austin Powers, by the way?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I couldn't remember what part.
Yeah.
What part that's from?
It's from this part.
Nerd alert!
Clockwork Revolution.
Clockwork Revolution. The trailer looked strikingly
Looks
similar in
just
themes
like
and
BioShock
everything to
Infinite.
BioShock Infinite.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's fine because BioShock Infinite was a fucking dope ass game. So I don't see a problem there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to have to see actual gameplay.
I'm going to get it on Game Pass, I think. So I don't care. You know?
If it's bad. The developer did Wasteland games, which I'd never played.
Which are very different
Yeah.
than like a first-person shooter.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wasteland games are, I think they're like a...
They're like old
Wasteland.
Fallouts.
Aren't those
Yeah.
isometrics?
yeah, the isometrics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very different.
They kind of took up the mantle of doing the old Fallout style, right? I
Yeah.
think Wasteland.
Dig that. I
heard
totally
they were
dig
good.
that.
I've never
Did you guys, I think I know I've asked this on the show before. Did you guys ever play Desperados?
No.
No.
Okay.
Almost.
Or Shadow Tactics?
Nope.
I have Shadow Tactics Hong Kong.
Not surprised.
You mean Shadowrun?
I got so many games.
So let me tell you about this game real quick because it's kind of neat. It's an isometric game where you can do active everything, but the game's also pausable. Like the original, like OG Dragon Age, kind of all the Dragon Age games so far, I guess. You can pause it and actually plan out the things that you're going to do, and then basically hit play, and those things act out, right?
Yeah.
But I guess the whole draw of repeat play of that game is that you get good enough at it that you can start clicking things and just make them happen actively instead of having to pause the game to do that. And the way they promote that is at the end of each level, they give you all the achievements you can get for doing the level in different ways. So it's got a whole bunch of replayability, like Hitman style of different things you can accomplish in that game.
Fun.
And it is actually really fun. It's different. I mean, for me personally, I look at isometric games because I haven't played many of them. I look at it and I was like, this is probably like Baldur's Gate 1. This is probably old and boring. And that's what I think. Like it's my default. I need to stop doing that because there's clearly some super fucking cool isometric games out there.
There's a lot of them
them.
that like age really well.
Yeah.
Did you mean Shadow Tactics or Shadow Run?
Shadow Tactics. Shadowrun is isometric too, but I was talking about Shadow Tactics
I don't know
because it's
Shadow
the same
Tactics.
developers as Desperados. Just one's Japanese samurai stuff and the other is...
Shadowrun games are cool too.
Oh, yeah.
Really
absolutely are. Fuck, that's it. That's all I
was
got for the news,
All
guys.
right.
Hey,
All right.
good
Hey.
job, fellas.
Good news.
We have
Good wins.
destroyed the news game.
That's true. You know who else I want to destroy?
Not this guy.
You're listening to the best video game trivia podcast on the internet, so why not check out their super sponsor, me, the Game Essayist. On my YouTube channel, I critique, theorize, and elaborate on all the major releases. If you want to know how the Snake Eater remake could be improved, or where Zelda could go from here, then head on over to the Game Essayist on YouTube. If you want to find it, then go f***ing Google it. I didn't forget Tim.
Tim and Sam, I have a question for both of you. Are either of you smarter than a Leet Gamer? On a weekly basis, we strive to prove our superior gaming intellect. One of us will try to outsmart the rest with our own unique brand of gaming trivia. This week, it's me, Kenny, who shall present the categories and questions, and my co-host and our guest will bravely attempt to match wits. Here are the categories.
I'm excited. I want to hear them. I'm ready.
Today, I have 2 new fancy categories and 1 returning favorite.
Okay. All right. Ooh,
Category names. Engine Trouble.
Engine trouble. Uh-oh.
Second, Ain't My Switch.
Ain't my switch.
Yep. And third, returning, it's not old yet, Funner Punner.
Oh, very nice.
Which is my take on Funny Punny, which is, I'll start with this one on describing them. Funner punner is I give you a clue, and the answer you give me is going to be the name of a video game with one word replaced with a rhyming word.
Okay. All right.
Ain't my Switch. I went on the Switch eShop last night, searched for cheap games, and looked for kind of funny titles and weird sounding shit. I'm going to give you the description of this game, the box description, basically, and give you 4 choices for what you think the title of this game is.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
And then...
Ooh, I like this. This is very close to Indeed.
Yep.
It's got some second... And also, I can imagine you just like playing your Switch and going, oh, fuck, I gotta keep up with another Leet Gamer category for
They're
tomorrow.
all real this time, though. I mean, the titles are made up, except for one, but all the descriptions are totally real games.
Okay, excellent.
And the last one, Engine Trouble, is clues about game engines, and you got to tell me what engine it is. So I'm going to give you some facts about the engine. It sounds harder than it is, and it also includes a clue that will get you to the name as well.
Okay.
I'll give you a lot of help with this one because,
Good,
memorizing
I remember like
engine names.
4 game engine names.
Kenny, I'm trying to be a faithful person, and I don't want to cheat on this game.
You can see?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate you doing that.
Sam, why don't you call it in the air? Go.
Skyrim symbol.
It is the Dragon Bar.
Oh, I'm up.
Tim, which one would you like? Engine Trouble, Funner Punner, or Ain't My Switch?
You know what? I think sometimes I should just go towards what I feel like is my bag, and I'm going to move away from that a little bit, and I'm going to say I'm afraid of Engine Trouble, but Moth attacks things head on.
Okay.
So
Go for it.
Here we
the
go.
Buffalo runs straight into the hurricane, so you know.
This engine was first released as a Mac OS game engine in 2005 and has since supported a variety of platforms. Games include Cuphead, Hollow Knight, and Pokemon Go. You can also find the title of this engine on Rick James's ring or Charlie Murphy's forehead.
Oh, no. Smack? I don't know the answer.
No guess?
No.
Sam?
Is it like Red Sapphire or something like that?
Oh, what is it?
Unity.
That's right. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh.
That's a pull right there.
Yep, that was a
Sam,
pull.
to you.
Well, let's go with Ain't My Switch. Let's get the new
Ain't
ones
My
going.
Switch. Here's a real game description on the Switch. You're going to tell me the name of the game, give you some choices. All of these are going to be stealable. Even though these are multiple choice, I'm still going to make them stealable. That's what we're doing today. I'm calling it. Here we go.
All right.
Nobunga Oda, who has been converted into a blank samurai, cannot even walk due to the slickness of the blank. However, by kicking the wall, he can slide through at a speed that is impossible for ordinary people. Be careful not to kick against the wall, or you will be forced to brake suddenly. If you don't recover quickly by kicking the wall, you will be hit by the enemy's attack. Is this game called Lotion Samurai, Ice Samurai, Wet Paint Samurai, or Lube Samurai?
Oh, we get a call?
I'm going to guess it's not Lube Samurai because I can't imagine Nintendo would let that on its store.
Lotion Samurai, Ice Samurai, or Wet Paint Samurai?
Lotion Samurai kind of works.
I'm going to go with Lotion Samurai.
It's Lotion Samurai! Yeah.
It sounded smooth, like it rolled off the tongue.
There you go.
And it also just sounded just weird enough that it would be one of those like single person made games.
Yep.
Available now on the Switch
Clearly,
store.
I mean, it's Lotion Samurai. Of course, a single person made it.
Tim,
Thank you. That's my funny jerk-off joke. Go on.
what category would you like, sir?
Funner punner.
All right. So remember, this is a clue. The answer is going to be the name of a game with a word replaced with a rhyming word. Examples could be Red Bread Redemption or Shark Souls.
Okay.
You know it isn't tarnished. My rings, my necklace, gold mask. How about gold teeth?
I got it.
Say it again.
You know it isn't tarnished. My rings, my necklace, gold mask. How about gold teeth?
Pass to me. I got it.
You know what isn't tarnished? Elden.
My rings, my necklace, gold mask. How about gold teeth? I can't believe you don't know this.
Elden Sing.
Sam?
Elden Bling.
Elden Bling.
That's right. It's a whole new word. God damn it. Oh, it happened again.
What were you thinking?
I bet it was just one letter.
A letter. Oh.
And I fucked up.
Rhyming
All right.
rhyming
All right.
word. This is my version.
Figuring it out.
Funner punner, not funny punny.
Yeah.
Sam, back to you. You're a 2-0 lead.
Do you ever have one of those days where you just don't feel clever? I'm having one right now.
Most of my days.
Hey, you've come back from worse deficits than this.
That's true.
Sam, Engine Trouble, Funner Punner, or Ain't My Switch?
Let's go with Engine Trouble.
Engine Trouble. This engine, developed by DICE, originally employed in the Battlefield video game series and later used in a plethora of EA games, including Dragon Age, FIFA, Madden, and obviously completely wasted on Anthem. Damn, that's cold.
Is this the Cry engine?
No.
Damn.
Cryo engine.
No. Frostbite.
Frostbite.
Okay. Back to you, Tim.
All right. Ain't My Switch.
Ain't My Switch. You play as Photon, who, after another sellout gig, has once again asserted his galactic lyrical dominance. He gets word his friend Gamma Boy is organizing the ultimate after-party in his honor. However, it's not going to be easy to reach. The other musical artists want a shot at the top, and he'll do anything to get there. Is this game Spaceman Francis, Space Haters, Space Rock Roll, or Space Rap Redo?
Space Rap Redo.
No. Sam, Spaceman Francis, Space Haters, or Space Rock Roll?
Space Haters.
Space Haters. Sam.
It's another one that just flows off. Yeah.
The last line of this is, however, to Photon, they are just haters. Space haters.
Wow.
Sam.
What was that first name? The Space Francis?
Spaceman Francis.
Spaceman Francis. I just made that up. Yeah.
That sounds like it'd be a fun game.
Yeah.
Back to you, Sam.
All right, let's do a Funner Punner.
Funner Punner. During the Mongol invasion of Japan, desperately search for a food item to spread your jellies, jams, or butter.
Mongol jellies and jams.
I can't even think of I know the game, but I can't think of the name of it. So
I'm
if that makes
trying
you
to
feel
think
any
of
better.
the game.
Oh, God. I'm so out of it today.
I don't know. I don't even know the game.
Tim?
Jesus Christ.
What's the game?
It's the one with all the wind and you follow the wind around.
Okay.
What the fuck is that game? Kenny, what's the name of that game?
I mean, you can forfeit the point if you'd like to know.
What is that game? Where is my head today?
Okay.
I'm losing my mind
I did
here.
think of that game, but I can't think of it's Ghost of Tsushima.
It's Toast.
Toast. Yeah, Jesus.
Son of a bitch.
I'd have had that shit.
Tim, back to you.
No.
I was trying to think of what's the rhyme with jam and jelly? And
I cannot fucking... Funner Punner.
Funner Punner.
It's not so fun.
Tim. This is the Daily Double.
Oh, fantastic.
You can get 2 points here by giving me the title of this game and also the subtitle for another entry in this game, a specific entry, also has a rhyming word replaced that fits the clue as well.
Okay.
So if you can give me both. If you can just give me one, you'll get 1 point.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
I like the car. I see the cops aren't far behind us, but I'm not participating in this race until you find me some more to toke, bro.
I have no idea.
No?
there's like 6 racing games that have cops in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sam?
The Grand Smoke Auto.
Need for Weed. Pot Pursuit.
Oh. All right.
There you go.
Very nice.
Double chance on that one. But but we'll go back to Sam instead.
Oh, boy. That was challenging.
Yeah. That's why it's the Daily Devil.
Let's aim my switch.
All right.
Have I gotten a point?
No.
Fantastic.
I like
You're
this one.
doing great, Tim.
Here we go. This is a good one. Santa Claus was preparing the list of gifts to deliver on Christmas Day. During the night, the reindeer were grazing and were startled by the presence of something frightening. They immediately fly off, taking the sleigh full of presents with them. The next day, Santa's friend Frozen brings the news that an army of goblins is attacking the planet. Without his sleigh, Santa uses his old warplane and heads towards the horde of goblins. Is this game called Santa Jet Fighter Holiday, Santa Claus Goblins Attack, Bomber Claus, or Santa's Last Gift?
Santa's Last Gift.
No.
Damn.
Tim.
What was the first one?
Santa Jet Fighter Holiday.
I want that.
No, this game is called Santa Claus Goblins Attack.
Fantastic.
Available on the Switch Store.
Wow. Okay.
I
All
wonder if
right.
it's a precursor of Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Maybe. I don't know. Back to you, Tim.
Engine trouble.
Engine, try that. All right. This engine had multiple iterations since 1999 and has brought us numerous classic indie titles, including Undertale, Spelunky, Risk of Rain, and Hotline Miami. So if you want to make games, you might want to try this out.
If you want to make games, Game Maker.
Game Maker! Tim, you got a point.
Congratulations.
I've never even heard of that engine. I appreciate you.
Game Maker Studio, yeah.
If you want to make games.
All right, Sam.
Let's go with Funner Punner.
All right.
Oh, I'm choosing this category.
All right, this is kind of a tough one. Maybe. I don't know. You might know this. I wouldn't. As a boy named Will stumble into the dark space where you meet a being with a human face and tentacled body. It wants you to save the world, but you suspect it's been secretly meeting with the Russians as well.
The hell?
Ever heard of the dark space or a tentacled human person?
No.
Okay.
Rusco.
Repeat the clue.
As a boy named Will stumble into the dark space where you meet a being with a human face and a tentacled body. It wants you to save the world, but you suspect it's been secretly meeting with the Russians as well.
I mean, like, everything feels like Stranger Things, but I don't know what the game is, so I have to give up.
It's not Stranger Things.
Well, Will goes to a dark space?
This is an SNES game.
Okay.
An RPG.
Yeah.
Collusion of Gaia.
Collusion of Gaia.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're right. That was tough.
That's probably the toughest one in there. Yep. All right. That's back to you, though, Tim.
Let's go with Ain't My Switch.
It ain't my sweet. All right. Enjoy your short life as a hot dog, playing solo or with friends. Play as the tasty sausage of your choice, Weisswurst or Blutwurst, bacon or chocolate, even president or ninja. Run for your life and avoid getting sliced, chopped, burned, or smashed in this run adventure game. Tons of juicy sausages to choose from and tons of hot dog skins to enjoy. Is this called Run Sausage Run, Wiener Wars, Hot Dog Bite Battle, or Frank Fighter?
Frank Fighter.
No, Sam. Run Sausage Run, Wiener Wars, or Hot Dog Bite Battle?
I'd just like to say that I would 100% vote for President Hot Dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it Wiener Wars?
It's Run Sausage Run.
Run Sausage Run.
Available on the eShop. Back to Sam.
Quality games on the Nintendo Store.
Available on Nintendo Switch Shop. Check it out now.
Let's go with Engine Trouble.
Engine Trouble. So, yeah, I don't know if you'll know this. Let's see. This proprietary game engine was made by Guerrilla Games and used for the Horizon games, as well as over at Kojima Productions with Death Stranding. It's also a Spanish word for a 10-line stanza of poetry.
Caliente engine.
Esperanto engine.
What if I said, I almost put in this clue that you might believe it was created by someone named Dewey, but you'd be wrong.
No.
Louis engine?
Decima.
Oh.
Yeah, Decima engine. There you go. Back to Tim.
Funner Punner?
Funner Punner. For Christ's sake, this is like a 10,000 piece set. If this superhero would go on a diet, maybe it wouldn't take me all day to put these blocks together.
If the superhero would what?
Would go on a diet, maybe it wouldn't take me all day to put these blocks together.
Fat Lego.
You have two of the words. Just move them around a little bit. and add one additional word. It's a video game.
Lego Fat Man.
Lego Fat Man. Fat Lego.
Got it.
Fat Lego. All right, Sam.
Let's do Funner Punner.
Funner Punner. Two more of these. That's great that this disc gives me 5 games in one, but I still don't feel any better about my genitals turning the color of a pumpkin.
Is it... Okay. The Orange Cocks?
The Orange Cock!
Well done.
Nice.
Well
Sam.
done.
Good
Yeah.
one. Tim.
I can't even think of cocks. Man, I'm having a hard time today.
If you can't think of cocks, it's not hard.
Ain't My Switch.
Ain't my sweet.
No.
No.
Engine trouble.
Engine
Because
trouble.
I'm a masochist.
Okay, last one in engine trouble.
My God.
You might know this. This engine was initially first used in the Far Cry series and later in multiple games in the Crysis series, among others. Far Cry, Crysis. What's up with all this crying?
Cryo-engine.
Cryo-engine, Tim.
Now.
There it is.
And now it's 4-3 Sam, and engine trouble is gone.
Boy, you better not lose to me on this one. Figure it out.
You got one
I've
more
had
in
way
Funner
too
Punter.
bad of a game.
One more in Funner Punter and two more in Ain't My Switch, Sam.
Let's do an Ain't My Switch.
Ain't My Switch. Everyone agrees on the same thing. The most attractive thing in love is a sincere and respectful guy. So in this game, you'll have to show your sincerity to make it clear that you are a seducer. If you lie or take too long, he will doubt you, and you will not conquer his love. Is this called Star Boys, Truth and Love, Summer Boys, Everlasting, or Beach Boys, You and Me? Only 3 choices this time.
Is it the Summer Boys?
Summer Boys, no, Tim. Choice of 2. Star Boys, Truth and Love, or Beach Boys, You and Me.
Star Boys, Truth and Love.
It's Beach Boys, You and Me.
All right.
Available on the eShop.
You didn't say anything about a beach.
No, I didn't. That's their description.
I feel
So
like they would have included that if it was important.
I guess you can.
Also, there's an ocean nearby.
All right, one more in each. Funner Punter and Ain't My Switch, Tim.
Funner punter.
Right. Willem Dafoe and Elliot Page uncover the secrets of a mysterious ghostly companion, but somewhere there's an undercover agent. Maybe even 2. Maybe more.
Casper.
No.
I don't remember the game. I can see their faces. I don't remember the game.
All right. This would be called Beyond Two Moles.
Oh, nice.
All right, Sam. If you don't get this, Tim has a chance to tie it up, and then I'll have to find a tiebreaker. But here we go. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God, there's no toilet paper. Let's help a man in big trouble. You are the ordinary toilet paper in every house, but you can roll at will. And now there is a man in need of toilet paper. You start from the ceiling of the toilet and go your way down to the man, but all sorts of traps await you along the way. Help the man by avoiding or taking advantage of them. This game is played with the Joy-Con inside a roll of toilet paper. This is an action game in which you prepare toilet paper with a Joy-Con and roll it around a board. There's a toilet paper in the game that is linked to your toilet paper. If you roll your toilet paper left and right, the toilet paper will also stop. Is this game called Flushed Toilet Trouble, Give Me Toilet Paper, or TP Panic, the last roll?
Is it Give Me Toilet Paper?
Sam is the winner.
Well done,
Very
Sam.
smarter than a Leet Gamer.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Give Me Toilet Paper, now available on the eShop. I also wanted to include some of the insanely long names in the Switch shop for games, because what happens is I think like Japanese translations and Japanese developers make games and put in as many keywords into the title as they can. Mm-hmm. So when people are searching for stuff, it always comes up. So there's games with titles like Counter Bunny Hop, Strike Go, Simulator, Extreme Deluxe 3D Shooter.
That's a great name.
That's the actual title of the game.
You guys hear that? No?
No.
Well, you're about to. We got an audio game for your ear holes. I have 4 categories of clues to present to my contestants. They're going to try to best one another. Yeah, baby. It's Soundscapes. You guys know I tried to separate Soundscapes from Leet Gamer just a little bit. You know, I like to change things up just a little bit, you know, so the way...
spice later on, you know.
For anybody that's not familiar at home, Soundscapes is like a bunch of trivia, only it's all sound-based. You know, so I'm going to be playing some audio for my computer to get you guys to guess some answers here. So... the way I do it differently is you don't get to choose the category. I'm just going to roll through the categories. Ooh. And also all the questions are going to be, you know, what game is this, essentially? And it's always going to be in a chronological order. Okay. Oh. And I added some extra flair. Each category of the 5 categories I have chances for extra points.
Bonus points.
We're going to start recently and make our way backwards for the first category. I got 5 of these. These, I want you guys starting a little tough, a little pedestrian too at the same time. We're going to have a character select screen. Music and sounds.
Ooh,
okay. All right. These are going to be worth 2 points each, and I'll give you the name of a character that'll be on that character select screen, which may help you get it right away, and that's fine. I don't care. But if you want to, at the cost of 1 point, I'll give you the name of a better known character.
Cool.
Okay. And for this one, I think I'm going to go ahead and just allow you to just tell me the series.
Yep.
Because pretty much all of these are series.
Right.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Here comes the first one from Character Select. This one is in 2018.
Who's going first?
Oh, yeah. Kenny, call it in the air.
Skyrim, symbol.
That is Dragonboard. Sam's going first again.
All right.
Oh, wait. No, I went first last time. Sam's going first.
For the first time.
Congratulations. Wow. All right. So here comes the first one. This is from 2018. You ready?
Ready.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, the character you get from it, Android 18.
Oh,
I think Sam's got me on this one because I don't know fighting games very well.
I don't know them well either.
There's only 5 of each of these, so don't panic too much if you don't get
Is this the Dragon Ball Z fighting game?
it. It is.
Congratulations. Nicely done.
And that's a point for Sam.
Is it called Kakarot?
It's called Dragon Ball Fighter Z or Dragon Ball Fighters.
What the hell is Kakarot then?
Kakarot. Isn't that like the real name of Goku?
Maybe.
There's a game called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot,
I think that's like the original name of, or the original Saiyan name of Goku.
I've never watched Dragon Ball Z.
It's important to know these things. All right, Kenny, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
All right. What do you think?
Can I get a character name for
Rashid. Rashid.
Also, what year?
2016.
Oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy.
I don't know this.
Oh, not so funny now, is it?
I can spend a point for a better known.
You can spend a point for
Let's
a better
do
name. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Dan.
Isn't that Street Fighter?
That is Street
Yeah,
Fighter.
all right.
That was Street Fighter
Yeah.
5.
Dan. I've never played any Street Fighter Beyond 2, but I've heard that there's a Dan, I think.
Yeah.
I've never even heard that there's a Dan in it.
Stan's got 2 points. Kenny's got 1 point. We're going back to Sam. You ready?
Yes.
$2,002. All right, this character, Necrid.
Necrid. Well, fuck. I thought it was going to be Smash Bros.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. But then Necrid, that's definitely not Smash Bros. Is
Not me this time.
Are you sure? There's like 8,000 characters in Smash
Not from
Bros.
2002.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Also, there's not Necrid in the current roster.
Yeah.
Is it like Tekken?
No, right now, Kenny, you can steal it. Then you can even ask for...
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
All right. Astaroth.
Is there a Final Fantasy fighting game? It sounds like a Final Fantasy name. Or maybe a different anime fighting game.
Sounds like some anime bullshit.
What is that game we just said 1,000,000 times last time Ryan was here?
What was it?
What was that game we said 1,000,000 times and guessed it?
Oh, Dead or Alive?
Dead or Alive.
Wrong.
Okay.
Soul Calibur 2.
Oh.
That was specifically Soul Calibur 2.
Gotcha. How old is Dead or Alive even? Do they have games going back that far?
No. I really don't know.
I think mid 2000s because I remember there being games with the Xbox and seeing them.
Gotcha.
But not playing
anything about it.
All right, Kenny, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's give you this one. It's 2001.
I already have a guess, but go ahead and give me the...
Vanessa Lewis.
I mean, I didn't play this game, so maybe there was a Vanessa Lewis, but I was going to guess Killer Instinct.
No, afraid not.
Is it?
With the clue?
Yeah.
For 1 point, or you want to try for 2?
Let's go with the 1 point.
All right. Wolf. Yeah. It's been in the series for a very long time.
Dead or Alive.
No, Virtua Fighter. That was Virtua Fighter 4. All right, Sam. Last one from this. This is 1994.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's older than I was born.
That's right. That is older than you was born.
Yeah.
Welcome.
This one's significant because they've used basically the same music or variation on the music in the character select screen across the series. Your hard clue for this one is Kim Woo.
Let me get the better.
All right. For point price, I can't remember how this one's pronounced. Jago, Yago, Jago.
Is this Tekken?
No.
Damn, that's what I was going to say. I thought I was going to
You've already
steal it.
said this one.
Dead or Alive?
Killer Instinct.
No, son of a bitch. I did not know Killer Instinct was that. Oh,
We
yeah,
are
it was
done
a
with
Super Nintendo game.
We're done with character select. I got a new one for you guys. I think you're gonna like this one.
Ooh,
Bad at
I like
fighting
new
games.
You're gonna like this way more than that last one. All right, we're coming back up from the past, coming to the present. This is YouTube jazz covers.
Oh, nice. I like
featuring specifically one single channel called the Consoles.
Okay.
All right. It's 1 point for the game, 1 point for the name of the track or where you hear it in the game.
Okay.
All right.
I like this.
All right. So we're on Kenny, right?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. This one is from 1991.
Man. Boy. I don't think I know this at all.
Uh-oh.
Link to the Past.
No. Sam, any guesses?
That little like ding sounds so familiar.
Uh-huh.
Is it Legend of Zelda?
No, sorry.
No?
That was Ken's stage in Street Fighter 2.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It's amazing how like wildly different things sound when you like slow the tempo down.
Yeah, for some reason I immediately discounted Street Fighter because I didn't realize it was that old. I thought it was about 93.
Yeah.
Hey, it was
Street Fighter 2.
cabinets.
Yeah.
91, yeah.
All right, Sam. 1997. Here we go.
All right. I was one.
Oh, this one's a little bit longer because it sounds so good. Well, that little bass line, I heard that bass lick right at the very end.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Just like the. I don't know.
Oh, no. Sam doesn't have it.
You have a guess?
Chrono Trigger.
No. Chrono Trigger was like
year
1993.
Tell me, it was 97?
1997.
Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Do you know where it's from?
Is it inside of Seventh Heaven?
No, that's Cosmo Canyon.
Cosmo Canyon, okay.
Yeah, Red 13's hangout. But well done. 1 point for Kenny for Final Fantasy 7. All right, back to Kenny. Yeah, a little simpler one, but I liked it.
Okay. Year?
2010. Mm-hmm.
2010. Man. Don't know what that is.
The years would help a lot more if I remembered when games came out.
Yeah, dude. Story of my life.
See, I'm pretty good at that. I'm just bad with the music part.
Yeah, which is really weird for you to say that ever. But all right, I'll accept it. Hey, maybe we're all having off days, and I feel a little bit better about myself after that Leet Gamer.
I've always been bad with audio. Sam usually crushes me on these, especially. 2010 was the year that... It's BioShock 2. I don't know.
No.
Man, it would really help if I remember when games came out.
Yeah. 2010. 13 years ago.
I'd barely remember things from like last week.
That's fair. Yeah.
Odyssey? Or not Odyssey, Galaxy?
No,
I know, it sounds like it would be because it's jazz, right? No, it's not at all. That was Dragonborn from Skyrim.
Oh my God.
Dovahkiin. Zarian.
Wait a minute.
What?
Skyrim was 2011 or 2012, wasn't it? It wasn't 2010.
I only know. Oh, God damn it.
I'm just saying, if you would have said 2011 or 2012, I probably actually would have thought of that. But whatever.
Oh, fuck, it is 2011. Sucker! I fooled you. You're sorry. All right.
See, I can use my date knowledge to my advantage if they're correct.
All right, fair enough. All right. This one's definitely right.
Okay.
As I Google it real quick to make sure. All right, Sam.
Yeah.
2017.
Okay.
You ready?
Maybe.
You're going to wait for this one. It's worth it. What was that? Oh, what is that?
It's so familiar.
Yeah. That was a little bit more on the nose, too.
Oh, with you saying that, I think I have a guess.
It always reminded me of porn music every time I heard it. Not that I subscribe to channels like that would...
Is it...
What do you think?
Persona 5?
No.
That's what I was going to say. Damn it. I was so confident. That's what I thought.
At least I'm getting the same brain.
Yeah, okay. So let's use my date knowledge again. 2017 is the year of
our Lord and Savior.
Odyssey, Breath of the Wild. Isn't that year? Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, and Prey 2017. But you said on the nose. Mario Odyssey.
It is Mario Odyssey. Well done. Do you know where in Mario Odyssey that is?
New Donk City.
Nope. That was the Steam Gardens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember the names of locations.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? I got a pie. Yeah.
I think it was like Forest Land or something like
Gotcha.
that. All right. Here we go. Last one of this category. 2020.
Okay.
Kenny.
Yep. Man.
I've got an idea. I think I actually know this one.
I don't have an idea. And so I'm going to have to think of a 2020. I don't know. Why do I blank on 2020?
2020.
Well, 2020 spanned from 2020 to 2022.
That's true.
So.
Yeah. They got all year worth of things.
2020. What games came out in 2020? Last of Us 2 was 2019. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake was 2019. 2020 was like... The fuck came out in 2020? I give up, Sam.
Is it the Animal Crossing?
Oh.
Yes, it is Animal Crossing.
Is this the
Amazing
shop theme?
No, this one is Overworld. This one's Overland kind of thing. This one specifically is called 11 a.m.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's
But you got a point
right.
on that one. Well done. You guys are tied 3-3 as we go into the third round of this
All
game.
we have to do is keep it tied to make Tim mad.
2020 was Doom Eternal Animal Crossing year. That's right.
That's right.
What was fall winter 2020?
Fall winter 2020 was Cyberpunk. I don't remember what else in fall.
You guys ready for me to F you in the A? Actually, this one's a little bit easier. I thought it was going to be harder, and I'm going to give a shout out for Andy. I texted him very early this morning while I was trying to think of Soundscape games.
Yeah.
And he helped me come up with this one.
Nice.
This is foreign languages in games. Okay. Specifically, these are games that were dubbed in foreign languages. So you should be able to gather from context of of what you're hearing. If you don't understand the language itself, you get a point for guessing which game it is, and you get an additional point for guessing which language it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right.
Keep it pretty simple on that one.
Sam,
All right.
Sam's up.
So we're starting with 2022, and it is
Sam.
Yeah.
Hair on my microphone. Tuck.
Hair from where? You don't have any.
It's Tuck. I have a dog.
The listeners think that Tim has flowing locks.
You're ruining the illusion, Sam.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm messing up. Oh, jeez.
All right, here we go. 2022.
Tout mène à ce moment.
Si nous réussissons à entrer, je me chargerai d'Odin.
Je ne t'arrêterai pas. Nous pouvons faire les deux.
Bien dit, mon frère. Si le masque ne nous mène nulle part, il nous restera Odin à nous mettre sous la dent.
Ça me va.
Alors allons-y, et faisons vite, avant qu'il nous voie venir.
Il a horreur des surprises. Pas si vite, espèce de grande asperge.
Is this Horizon Forbidden West?
No.
Can I get a point for the language?
No.
Damn.
That's what I was going to say. 2022. That was recently. God of War Ragnarok.
That is correct.
Yeah, and it's French.
It is French. Yeah. Good job. That was the scene where, spoiler alert, what's his name? The Tyr is not actually Tyr.
Oh, yeah. I thought that might be Freya. Yeah.
Wait a cotton picking minute was the last French you might have heard there. Yeah. When the dwarf figures it out. All right, Kenny, 2013.
All right.
Here we go.
Yep.
Tut mir leid, aber ich vertraue ihm mehr als mir selbst.
Hör auf mit dem Scheiß. Wovor hast du solche Angst? Dass ich so ende wie Sam? Ich kann mich nicht infizieren. Ich komme gut
Wie viele
zurecht.
Beinahe-Unfälle hatten wir schon?
Na, bis jetzt ist es doch ganz gut gelaufen.
Und ab jetzt läuft es noch besser mit Tommy.
Oh. That is the scene that we mad-libbed. You'd be better off with Daniel Wilkes.
Miss Tommy!
That is a German Last of Us.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What a great game, too. Good idea, Andy.
Oh, my God. All right, we're back to Sam. Here we go.
Okay.
Ты ничего не сделал. Она сделала всю работу.
Действительно? Вы обе так думаете, правда? Ну, может, в этот раз я кое-что сделал.
Что ты делаешь? Нет.
All right. Is this Portal 2 in Russia?
That is correct. Well done, boys.
Amazing.
Very good.
Oh, you're killing this one. This is great.
Yeah.
All right. 2010, coming back to Kenny.
Yet.
Turns out we're better at game sounds in foreign language.
I miei antenati mi sorridono benefici, imperiali. Potete forse dire lo stesso?
2010? You sure?
No. 2011.
Skyrim.
Morte al manto della tempesta!
Spavaldo nella morte come in vita.
Morte.
Datemi il nord straccione! Il prossimo prigioniero, ho detto.
Is that Italian or Spanish? Italian.
Correct.
Yeah.
I
was going to say Italian.
Oh, God. Boy. All right. Last one, and this one was very personal to me, so I don't blame anybody if you don't get it. I just loved it.
Okay.
City Skyline.
And I even edited it.
Os vais adentraros en mi reino.
Oh, I have a guess.
No estáis preparados. No estáis preparados.
What do you think, Sam?
Is this Shadow of Mordor?
No.
Was that by
Damn.
chance Frostmourne Hungers?
No.
Oh, okay.
You are not prepared. This is Burning Crusade of World of Warcraft in 2007.
Oh, well, that means I got it right.
I'll give you a point.
I said World of Warcraft.
Oh, you said World of Warcraft?
Well, I was asking if because I was
All right, fuck it.
obviously Frostmourne Hunger is not the name of the game. I was
What's the language?
I actually don't know
Oh,
Moldovan.
that. What, Dutch?
no, Spanish.
Oh, I wasn't paying that much attention. I was like, I think it's World of Warcraft.
Yeah, World of Warcraft. Good job. 9 points for Kenny, 5 points for Sam as we
Hey.
head into the last round.
Brutal.
I had to bring one back. IGN Games in Review.
Oh, nice. It is a good one.
We're going to Kenny on this one.
Yep.
We are coming back up. This is 2010.
Is this a possible 2 points or?
Yep. So it's 1 point for the game.
Yep.
1 point for guessing the final score I got from IGN within 0.5 points.
10.5. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
That's fun.
Everything's
2010.
9 or 10.
It isn't a particularly long game, and its episodic format leaves something to be desired at the alleged conclusion. But that's no reason to pass on.
Call ambulance!
It's a moody run through the paranormal and paranoid, a video game that feels like a short story that's presented like a television show.
What's episodic and paranormal? Episodic. Oh. Is this Man of Medan?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's close.
Is this the Dark Pictures anthology?
No.
It's the same thing.
It is specifically Alan Wake.
Oh.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
I had no idea that was an episodic released game.
Yeah, that's what they said in the IGN review.
I'm going to say IGN gave that a 8.
No, they give it a 9.
Oh, really? Wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Nice.
gave it a 9.
Nice. Very nice.
All right.
I need to play that game.
Sam.
All right, let's
Here
go.
we go. This one's 2012.
It's a strange game.
Motherfucking snakes!
It does some really brave and interesting things, but it also feels unfinished, with technical problems that spoil things from time to time. The combat, though, is one of the best real-time RPG fighting systems around, with flexibility and variety that carries the whole game. It deserves to be complemented by an absorbing fantasy world and an array of well-written quests and characters, but instead the quests get repetitive and the fiction is bland.
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 2010, you say?
2012.
2012. It's some anime shit. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no idea.
You giving up?
Yeah, I'm giving up.
All right.
2012 anime.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what Sam says.
Well, that's what Sam says. Pokemon something.
Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, man.
It's Kenny took the...
What the fuck was that music? That did not sound like Dragon's
What do you think it
Dogma
got?
7.5.
That is exactly right
Oh
on the
my
nose.
God.
Well done.
Amazing.
Well done.
Very nice.
All right. Next one's going to Kenny.
That game's way better than 7.5.
I absolutely love
Cunnilingus might be rough.
It was a pleasure to play, and I suspect it will be a game I go back to as the years move on.
Cunnilingus might not smell like a bed of roses.
Night packs an astute understanding of the old school and the essential games of the NES era, while carving out its own path. Its challenge is limited, but it's still an absolute must-play.
What year?
2014.
Was that Shovel Knight?
The noises sound so familiar.
Cunnilingus might be rough.
2014.
cunnilingus might not smell like a bed of roses.
Shovel Knight.
That is correct.
Yeah.
What did it get?
9.
That is absolutely right. Kenny is at 11 points. And he's running away with this game.
Yeah.
Sam, you want to finish it out, bud?
Let's finish it out.
All right. We got 2 more. I got the 2016 game here for your ear holes.
Okay. My holes are ready.
I'll never forget the first time I soaked the car.
Has a power and pull that carried me throughout more than 70 hours, and that, even now, beckons me back to confront the mysteries I left unsolved. Its themes weave themselves beautifully throughout every moment, and its graceful combination of tangible goals, obscurity, and freedom creates ample opportunity for small victories and grand revelations alike.
Ooh.
2016.
Mm-hmm.
Was that... I wonder if that was music from the game or just something they're playing.
I'm trying to use my brain, but nothing's happening.
16 or 17?
Story of my life, man. It's been one of those days.
You say 16 or 17?
2016.
2016.
Mm-hmm.
What games came out in
70-hour
2016? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Giving up?
Dragon Age Origin.
No, sorry.
Even though I don't think the music matches... I'm just going to go 70-hour game in 2016 and say Dark Souls 3.
No.
Okay.
No.
What is that?
The answer was The Witness.
Oh, wow.
Witness. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Last one, Kenny. Last one.
Yep.
Here we go. 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
Contains all the pieces needed for a fun, enjoyable throwback to the 3D collectathons of the 64-bit era. The characters are charming and funny, your set of abilities is vast and entertaining, and 4 of the 5 worlds are fun playgrounds to explore. While it lacks the heart and polish of some of its incredible predecessors, it's a good reminder that this genre, once thought to be dead, still has some life left in it.
Oh, no.
What year?
2019.
2019.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, what did the Witness get?
10.
10?
Witness got 10.
Okay, 2019 game that's like a...
Collectathon.
3D, like a 64, probably third person looking 64, but modern game. Collectathon that had predecessors. But I wonder if it just means predecessors of the genre or the actual series. Bye. 2019?
Mm-hmm.
2019.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
What the fuck is that? Do you have any idea, Sam? I think I'm going to have to give it to you. I'm not even coming up with anything.
I mean, I was thinking Ratchet and Clank, but that didn't come out until 2020. Knack 2?
No. This game was kickstarted. Didn't live up to its expectations.
That's a lot of Kickstarter games.
And it's got a funny name that's a lot like its predecessor, Rare Style. Ukulele.
Ukulele.
Yeah.
La, la.
Kenny, would you like to guess what ukulele got?
7.5.
That is close enough. 7.0.
Nice.
Oh, okay. I was thinking 7.
The winner of the Soundscapes is Kevin.
Yeah.
With 11 points to whatever the fuck your name is. There's 11 points to Sam's 6.
That was a really good one. I really like the language
Kenny,
one.
You can burn in hell.
The language one kind of worked out.
I love that one. Yeah, that was super good.
Yeah.
We were surprisingly good at it.
What's that?
We were surprisingly good at the language one.
Yeah.
We have to bring that back for sure.
I'll have to find more obscure languages.
Yeah, that's going to be a returner.
Got to get like Moldovan.
Yeah. You said Moldovan.
Yeah.
That's right. Good point. I should bring back Moldovan.
Moldovan is a language?
Yeah.
From where?
Moldova.
Oh.
Yeah. Maldives.
Oh, Maldives. That sounds
Moldova. I'm sure that's a place.
Home of the Maltese Falcon.
Bogota, somewhere around there.
Isn't the Maldives a thing?
It's time here and now to pay homage. Homage.
Who's homage and how much do I have to pay?
To our patrons, the Leetist of the Leetist. Starting at the top with Big Papa J Money 69. The Let's Play Princess, Megawatt, Exa Heath, Darth, Stridius, App correctly dubbed. I wrote this. Ross Varner, Zach, huge thanks to you, Retro Game Brews, Spoof Shop and Coordinator, Kyle Prime, Lemons, Andrew Morris, Brandon Walls, Andy Shaw, XP, and my amazing brother, Isaac at Econo Mechanic, and of course, our super sponsor, the Game SAS. Be sure to click the link to his YouTube channel in the show notes of this episode. We can't express in words how much we appreciate you all supporting the show, but this will have to suffice. You are truly the patrons of the Leetist can get access to all kinds of goodies from us, including show shout-outs, bonus episodes, experimental content, game transcripts on demand, and a bunch of other sweet shit. Your funds help us with upkeep and upgrade, show development, prizes and merch, new pants for Kenny, and more. For additional info about becoming a patron of the show, again, you can check us out at patreon.com/theleetist.
Yeah, for just $3, you can get the show earlier than everyone else and access to the 30-minute bonus show. Sometimes even longer than 30 minutes, depending on how we feel for that day. But yeah, patrons get a whole extra episode of us doing fun stuff. Sometimes games, sometimes us bullshitting about what's going on in the gaming world. So come on, join your patron friends over on the Patreon. And thank you, supporters.
Y'all are amazing.
You know when you listen to a podcast and you're waiting for the stuff that you hear every episode to end, and so then afterwards you can hear the next part of the podcast? Well, it's about to happen right now.
It's time for us to go around the table and talk about one thing from the week that we're psyched about, be it a movie, a game, a TV show, a book, a hobby, an event, an activity, a wine tasting event. In a segment we call Flavor of the Week. Flavor of the Week. Oh, I'll go ahead and kick this. Well, I don't have anything too exciting. Mine's going to be a little mishmashy because I've been playing Diablo a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm level 60 something.
Yeah.
Like I said last time, I'm kind of getting to the point where man, I want to get to level 100 and press on with the rogue.
Sure.
But the other classes are calling me just because I want to experience more of the game.
It's have a little flavor of everything, a little taste.
In that game, especially when you're playing the same class for so long, I mean, you can change the build up, but at the same time, it's just I hopped on the druid and did 5 levels. It's really fun. So I want to try the druid out. So
okay.
I don't know. But last night I was kind of getting burned out on Diablo. I was I feel like playing a first person thing maybe where I can do mindlessly kind of shoot things and it needs a little bit more skill than Diablo at least. But so I popped on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands again.
Ooh,
and to play a different class because they're different classes of different kind of magic-y things. And they've added 4 or 5 DLC packs, which apparently are awful for the value.
Okay.
From what I haven't bought it yet,
Fair.
but it's $30 for all of them, and all the reviews say this is a ripoff. So I don't know if I'm going to buy it yet, but. Ooh. That game is super solid. I mean, underrated probably even, I would say. It's a really good Borderlands game with magic, and I'm revisiting it. And I played the Final Fantasy demo.
How was that?
Super good.
Yeah?
As I was expecting, it's the combat designer of Devil May Cry 5, so the combat feels super good, solid, fluid, nice.
Can you hit people into the air?
You can jump in the air and slash. I don't know. I didn't play it.
I wish everybody at home got to see the hand motions that Kenny just did.
It was a magical hand motion.
Yep.
I'm not sure. I didn't play long enough to figure that out. It might be the case, but it's very Game of Thrones, darker, adulter story. That comes out next Thursday.
Oh,
I think so. Very soon. So I'm really ready for that because I'm kind of done. I rolled credits on Tears of the Kingdom, rolled credits on Jedi Survivor. I'm kind of getting burnt on Diablo, so I'm totally psyched for Final Fantasy. And
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Fantastic.
All right. It's pretty good flavor.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty tasty to me. Sam, what tastes good to you?
Well, I haven't been on for a while.
Yeah.
So I'll give a little bit of the flavor of the month.
Okay.
3 things have been happening this month.
I'm ready.
Pretty
Should I
much
write these down?
I mean, you can.
Okay.
There will be a test later.
All right.
First thing is I upgraded my PC.
Upgraded. Hang on.
Yeah.
Not throwing you off, am I?
Upgraded
P. How do you spell PC?
So it's a P. Then.
So you upgrade your PC. What'd you upgrade?
So I upgraded the CPU, which meant I had to upgrade the motherboard and the RAM.
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't just upgrade, dude. You got a new computer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I went from an i5 9600K, and then I got the 7800 X3D.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so fast.
Oh, my God.
What is it? Is that Intel?
AMD.
Yeah, it's AMD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ryzen 7 7800 X3D.
Got it.
It's, I think, it's one of the top 3 fastest gaming CPUs
Nice.
on the market right now.
Fucking A.
Yeah. So
wow, fancy
cost
do.
a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Got a new motherboard.
It'll be worth it though, right?
Great board. Oh yeah, it's already worth it.
Excellent.
Like I was able to play Cyberpunk maxed out, ray tracing maxed at 60 frames.
Wow.
Solid like 60 to 70.
Holy
and
shit.
you saw that without upgrading your graphics card. That's just.
Well, I already have a 3080
Well, I know.
Ti.
I was just like, because I was thinking back when I moved from 1080 to 3080, or no, I'm sorry. I'm back when I had a 1080, and I hadn't upgraded yet, and I upgraded the CPU first. It made it feel like a brand new graphics card, like how much performance it gave just from upgrading that stuff.
Yeah, there's a point in your like CPU to GPU where you end up either GPU limited or CPU limited, and if you've got like your tech info up there, you can see how much your CPU is being used, how much your GPU is being used,
right?
And I could see my CPU was at 100%. My GPU was at like 30.
Wow.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm 100% CPU limited.
Goddamn.
Now, complete opposite.
Okay,
it's great.
All right.
Yeah, I've been playing Diablo 4.
Okay,
running that.
Is that flavor?
That's some flavor
to 2. Okay,
running that. Max settings, 144 hertz.
Very nice.
Ooh, it's great.
Ooh,
Barbarian.
I am playing a Whirlwind Barbarian.
Nice.
I
Spinner
spin
is
to
winner.
win. It's great. I'm currently doing World Tier 4, Tier 25 dungeons. Doing pretty well with them. I die in one shot sometimes, but everything else is fine.
Okay.
But yeah, I am loving that game. I don't know how many hours I've sunk into it. I wish Blizzard had hours on their games
Do
that
you
I could
really?
see. I do.
You want to know that?
Yes, I do. I want to know how much of my life I've poured into it. I probably got like 50 hours in it, easy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I've gotten all the renown in all the areas.
Okay. Oh, wow. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, it was a slog.
Have you looked for all the altars and found all of them?
I did for a little bit, and then I just found a map.
Yeah.
And then I used the map to find them.
Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I meant like go online and find the
Oh,
location
yeah,
and run
yeah.
around and get all of I was doing that last
Nice.
week.
Yeah, I did that
There's
once.
a lot of that because they give you stat increases like you find these altars. So to
okay.
go around and max out like as much stats as you can get from all those, it's kind of a slog. You just have to like look at a map and run all over the place.
You just put a pin there, like, all right,
Yeah,
here's the first one. We go over here. All right.
Yeah.
And this is the second one. We go over here. All right.
Yeah.
Third one. All right. Now we go over here. Okay. That was 20 in this area. Time for the next area. We go in here.
And I jumped into the PvP area for the first time last night.
I have not done any PvP.
It's pretty fun because the way it works is like it's just like a a regular area, but
Yeah.
you can flag yourself to be PvP'd.
Okay.
And like you collect these currencies from killing elite enemies that spawn up, and like you have to deposit them into a thing and fight off waves of enemies. And if someone wants to like fuck with you and try to steal your shit, they can like try.
Okay.
So it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah. That is actually a great mechanic of like, you have to tag yourself as PvP. So that way everyone else that's just trying to run through the area to like open it up or do like a quest or whatnot, they can just run through.
For sure.
Yeah.
Was that your? So I heard the PC upgrade and Diablo. What was there a third? Because you said there was 3.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was playing Tears of the Kingdom up until Diablo came out. Then it was just Diablo from there.
Yeah.
But Tears of the Kingdom is so good.
Yeah.
I need to actually finish it. But it's just, I love exploring.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's-
Nice.
There was one day when I'm like, all right, it's been like 5 days of playing this. I've only done like one of the temples. I'm going to, focus the main story today. Oh, what's in this village?
Yeah.
And then 5 hours later, I did like 4 quests in that village, and the quests are just so much fun. They're like short little things that are just fun and quirky, and there's a little, you got to get this person to da-da-da. And then I'm like, I got to go to bed now. I haven't done a damn thing with the main quest.
Yeah, one night I just decided, okay, I stuck to it and actually stuck to it and finally finished the game.
You're a
like
stronger
last week,
man
so.
than me.
Yeah, I should probably just go ahead and do that. I probably should, but yeah, no. I'm glad you have enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I've got 3. That's right. I've got 3.
Copying
I moved into my new place, which is really, really great. And I talked about this last week, but now I'm actually like here and sleeping in it, so that's cool. We'll go over that one real quick. Oh, excuse me. That one's done. The next thing is last night, me and a friend went to the U.S. Nashville-based, the U.S. Air Guitar Championship in Nashville.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It was ridiculous and so dumb and so fun. And everybody that went up, for the most part, was so bad, with the exception of like 2 people who did a great job. But the rest of them were just up on stage, just trying to put on a show.
Yeah.
And it was just great. There were the band that opened for the show were the judges, basically, and so they had a microphone to, like, you know, judge them and give them points out of 6
So they had
points.
a real band open for an air guitar?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that was pretty great. I had a lot of fun doing that.
So when are you going to compete?
So at the end, they asked everybody who wanted to come up to play something to go up on stage, and so a whole bunch of us all went up on the stage. We did Freebird in its entirety.
I could do like the solo from Pink Floyd's Time and make it look like I'm actually doing it probably really well. Yeah.
Well, I ended up playing the bass, so that worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
But I was just like listening to the bass, so you know I got the pattern a little bit on Freebird. That's kind of a tough bass line.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. All right, but I actually have had time to play a game this week. And I did. It's on Xbox Game Pass right now. It's called Hypnospace Outlaw.
Never heard of
Never
this.
heard of it.
Oh my God. This game is wonderful. Okay. So the concept is that you are a member of the Hypnospace Patrol Department as an enforcer. Hypnospace is basically a 1999 style internet that was created by people that wear headbands when they go to sleep, so their dreams can become them surfing this network.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And so people can build their own web pages and stuff. And you are an enforcer, so it's your job to get like reported crimes or reported things and go to different people's web pages and do searches through tags of Hypnospace, of the Hypno-S to Hypno-OS, okay? and find, like, sleuth out these crimes, right?
Yeah.
And then report them, and you make money for it, okay? What do you make money for in this game? Well, your whole console is a desktop, so you can buy things like music that you can play that's all like MIDI shit, or like little background pictures that you can post on your desktop, so you can make like your own desktop to go back to, okay? I have the distinct feeling that this game has got something way deeper than what I've experienced
sounds like
so
one
far.
of those games that there's like some like it's just like fun at the beginning, and then there's some like really dark twist,
right?
Like halfway through or something. Yeah.
And that hasn't happened yet, but I feel like that's going to happen. But as it stands, like the first crime that you're told to look into is that that people are posting a picture that is copyrighted. So you have to go around looking at websites to find that picture and report it in order to get it removed. And if you get it removed, you get money.
That looks very interesting.
It is a very unique, very strange, fully realized game because, I mean, you've got things like the tag searches is really weird, but that's also like an element of the game, right? So you have to, one of the first few is also to investigate abuse, where people are like somebody's harassing another person or something like that, and you end up going to this comedy website basically they go into this guy's website and it's like, you find somewhere in the notes on his own personal webpage is like, see more of my humor on the dumpster. It's an unlisted page. So you have to search the tag dumpster. You have to type in dumpster in order to find a website that's really, it's almost like the dark web.
Back.
It's like a little like dark webby. So then you find the dumpster, and then you found the interview that he did where he was harassing this person, and then you can tag all the things that he was harassing this person about, right? That's how you
know what the vibe of this kind of gives, like, it's very different obviously, but like you said, very unique, fully realized, weird game. Inscription.
Yeah. It's got an inscription feel to it. It's also got a don't feed the monkeys type feel to it as well. Sure. Just those games that, are very unusual and very unique. And all these web pages look like they were made in like Angel Fire or GeoCities, something like that. Nice. And it's very fun. It's free. It's on Game Pass. So, I definitely recommend trying it out because it's a unique experience.
So Tim had said in our Discord that it's been a while since he beat a game, not since Arcade Paradise last year. And immediately was fired upon with a million suggestions from people in the Discord, and we ended up doing a poll on Twitter, which came down to 2 games, which is Dark Souls and Resident Evil 4. And I said, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls Remastered, Resident Evil 4, like any version of Resident Evil 4. So the last I saw, what is it still not reached?
RE4, I think, is at 8 or 9 right now, and Dark Souls 1 is at 7 or 8.
And you're waiting for one to get to 10? Is that what's
waiting for one to get to 10. I need 10 Leets on one.
Do you have a preference?
I choose it. I don't care.
No?
Either one.
There's got to be one that you would rather play if you're picking.
No.
If
I'd rather played either one of them, I'd have already played it, probably.
Well, if it's Resident Evil 4, which version would you play?
Probably VR.
VR, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
VR.
It's
Really?
very
I got
good.
the VR headset. Might as well take advantage.
I mean, that's one of the only games I played besides Alex that is a legit, really good feeling first-person VR game.
I guess when it comes down to it, I've played Elden Ring, I've played Sekiro, I've played Dark Souls 3, I've beaten Bloodborne and Elden Ring, and so I've got a lot of Soulsborne experience. Sure. So I mean, is I know it's pretty strong in your heart that you want me to play DS1.
It's mostly because I think I've said in the Discord the level design in that game eclipses all the other Souls games for me. Just the way they designed that world to interconnect, and the way, in Bloodborne, when you open up a shortcut, you're like, holy shit, I'm back in this place, and this connects to this. It's like the way that happens in Dark Souls is way cooler than all of them. It's so neat, and I think that everyone should experience it.
Gotcha.
That's why.
Okay, that's a very specific thing that
Yeah.
you want me to...
It's just like, I don't know, it's a game design thing that I have not seen done that well in any other
But you
game.
have to beat the entire game to experience it.
Right.
much.
So the whole point of this is to roll credits. And I want to start a new thing, and I'm declaring it here and now. Every month on the first of the month, either a game that's about to come out or a game that came out in the prior month, I want to be told to play it to the end credits. And
New
so
games.
every month, a new game. I want 10 Leets on a game that has come out, and I will either find it or play it or purchase it, whatever, and I will commit to that month to finishing that game, rolling credits on that game.
Well, you better hope that Starfield isn't chosen in September.
It's true. Yeah.
Because that'll take a couple of months to beat.
It might, I mean, I tend to, when it comes down to it, dude, if I really like a game, I put
just no life it. Yeah,
I do. I very much no life it. And that's rare. I mean, in my, since 2020, that has happened with, I want to say Animal Crossing I played a lot of, but that was just pandemic. I mean, that was,
you had
exactly.
time.
Had the time to do it. Elden Ring, Arceus, Arcade Paradise, and what, I played a lot of Tears of the Kingdom, in fairness, put a lot of time into that, but that's pretty much the only no life games I've done at this point. Doom Eternal. I played a lot of Doom Eternal, but like for the most part, I don't finish games. So this is an opportunity not only for me to kind of change that attitude a little bit, but also to get the community involved. I would love to be able to say, like, you know what? The people that are supporting my show and the people that, are close to me, close to my heart in that sense, say that I should do this game. I want to do that game.
I would recommend, if Resident Evil 4 wins, consider the remake from this year as well, because it's...
Is that the one that's on VR?
Super good. No.
There's a PC remake.
Oh.
I've heard it's very good. I've watched a couple of my friends stream it, and
it just came out in March, and it's the set of remakes that are being done by Capcom now.
Gotcha.
Which is third person, awesome. It looks like kind of that new Alan Wake game looks a lot like them, actually.
Yeah.
But the VR one is like the old GameCube game, but put into VR.
Okay.
Better resolution than GameCube and stuff, but it's the remake adds a lot to the game and makes it feel more modern. It feels like a modern game, and it feels really nice.
Okay.
But, the VR
I dig that.
is good, but you wouldn't have to do
I would much
VR
rather play a modern game. That's almost the reason why I chose VR, because like this has got to be the most modern version of this game.
No, not at all.
they've got a full remake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very modern. Yeah, it's...
Resident Evil 4 remake.
Okay. Resident Evil 4 remake. I would totally choose that one then. So, Sam, have you voted yet?
I did.
What'd you vote?
Pretty sure I voted a remake.
Okay. All right. And you voted DS1.
Yeah.
So anybody else that's listening right now, please join our Discord. You can go in there and vote. They are pinned on the general page, the general chat page, and you can get me playing some games. So I have more wonderful things to share with you people, because I promised even not to bitch. Like that's also my rule.
That
like I will critique a game to say like these were my problems with it kind of thing, but I won't just say like hated it, quit. Like I do with so many games.
Also, Tim has played Souls games. You've never played any Resident Evil game, right?
I've played about 2 hours of Resident Evil 7.
2 hours of 7. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where you go into the house.
First person game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Those are okay. I mean, they're good. They're really good games, but I just like the third person way better.
Yeah, RE4 is more of a shooter than like a horror.
Okay. Dig it. Definitely
and
dig
it's
it.
when the series turned more to action, but did it well. And then by 6, it was getting like way too much action.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, yeah, I'm prepared to do either. So, just y'all folks got to pick. So
nice.
All right.
You are prepared to beat instead of prepared to lead.
That was the flavor of the week.
Oh my God.
We have reached the end of the show. Let's see. Remember, we're going to be hanging out a little bit longer and playing the hat game, which is when we pull.
Oh, shit. We are playing the hat game.
We reach into a hat and pull out a genre and a character from different movies and game genres and like characters from movies and stuff. And we pitch games. We come up with our own game. And that's going to be on the bonus show for patrons. Remember, patrons get that 30-minute bonus show for signing up for $3 a month or support for more. If you want to be a sponsor, you can pay even more. And
heck yeah. Like
on the show
Big Papa J Money 69.
There you go.
Yeah. You could be as cool as him. Hey, if you came here from Gamers Week podcast, here's the trivia from our spot on their most recent episode. When Tim Schafer went in for his interview with Lucasfilm Games in 1989, he expressed that he was a big fan of their game Ball Blaster. This was a very serious gaffe on his part. Sam, do you know why?
Is it because he really hated balls?
No. Kenny, do you remember why?
The game wasn't actually called that. It was a pirated version that he was playing. And it was called something else.
Ball Blazer was the original game from Lucasfilm Games. And he said Ball Blaster, which means he very specifically got the pirated version of the game. Yeah.
Did they know that?
No, but they were all, this was a good one.
Yeah.
They actually went like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a neat tidbit.
Rather than like, this is a stupid question. I don't know why Tim sent this to us.
Remember, Leetist.com is the jumping off point for everything we talked about, including the Patreon, the Discord that's open to all, and, the episodes, the clips to show your friends to come listen to the latest podcast. We'll be back next week with more trivia games about video games. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Kenny.
Have fun drinking your wine, Ryan. Catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.